Um, it seems common knowledge now that we've entered a new era. Some call it post-Cold War, post-Pax Americana. Uh, but I always find it difficult to really say when a period or a historical period ends and then one begins and why it is so. Is Trump's first election in 2016, or maybe even his second, his latest, 2024, 2025, really a break in between two historical periods? Or is there another shift or another event, I should say, that provoked that historical change in
Well, look,
eras?
future historians will argue or
Yeah.
debate. That's what historians do. I think you can make a very credible argument. Things began to go wrong um, right at the beginning of the 2000s, when you had, first of all, the first great, American crash, economic crash with the tech bubble bursting, and then you had the Iraq War and the war on terror at the same time, which alienated a lot of the world and displayed that the US economy wasn't as strong as we thought. Certainly, then you had the GFC, the global financial crisis, which again really opened people's eyes around the world to the fact that again, the Western economy was nowhere near as strong as people thought it was, and B, when that bubble burst, the West broke every single one of the rules that it imposes on emerging markets when they have crony capitalism driven asset bubbles, and bailed out all the people who created the crisis in the first place and punished nobody. So all the rules of the IMF, the World Bank, etc., which the West has rammed down the world's throats as part of the liberal world order, they broke every single one of those rules to line their own pockets after the GFC. So, the frustration and alienation and the double standards that began then only grew. And then, of course, you had a notable policy shift in China to take advantage of that frustration and that disillusionment, shall we say, and lack of US economic leadership to a degree. The Obama administration, as I said, was radical in the Middle East, and it began a process of saying we're disengaging. It genuinely did, even if people don't see that. Historically, I think you can see it. And of course, Trump just exacerbated that, as did Brexit during that 2017 epoch, 16, 17. And then, of course, Biden continued what Trump did. And now Trump, I think, will probably be the nail in the coffin here, barring some very unfortunate or unexpected, unexpected, not unfortunate, very unexpected development. But people will argue exactly when, but certainly that's where we are now.